All right, welcome back to the channel once again. September 30th, 2025. If you need more evidence, here it is. Mike, in his own words, he's admitting his MMT trading process is nothing but a fraud. Now, I know the title of his video is I'm in New York City, but I suggest a rename. Yes, my MMT trading idea is just fraudulent. I'm selling you nonsense. Listen in. This is what he's telling you.
Why do you think I own JP Morgan stock, and every time it dips down I keep buying more and more of it? Banks are loaded up on treasury.
Okay, there you go. What have I always said? The one good thing that Mike has going for him that actually a lot of traders don't is he's pretty much perpetually long the market. I've said this since the outset. This guy is nothing more than a bad buy and holder. And why I say that is he will underperform because he's picking individual stocks. And when you do that, especially in the haphazard way that he does it, almost every time you're going to underperform a simple index. And this guy can't make the claim to the contrary because he doesn't actually show you a portfolio or have one that he can show his members or not that what I'm saying isn't actually correct. And guys, you just simply, without any evidence, you just null hypothesis this guy and everything he says. Without actual evidence, that's what you do every time. That's what a responsible trader does. So what has he said here? Listen, his whole idea behind his MMT trading is we're going to see it before everyone else with the fiscal flows, and we're going to sell our longs, and we're going to get short, or we're going to come to a bottom, and the fiscal flows, evidently you were short or out of the market. You're going to see it. You're going to start buying. No, he doesn't say any of that. This guy is information that you already know. When JP Morgan goes down or insert your stock, I just buy. Nothing to do with fiscal flows there. This guy is just buying JP Morgan and every other stock he owns, buying it on the dip. It has nothing to do with MMT and fiscal flows. You don't need to know. You don't have to be able to spell fiscal flows. I know that's a tough one. And you can do this. This is what a buy and hold does. This is exactly what a buy and holder does. Why do you think no one is subscribed to his service? Because he doesn't tell you anything you don't already know. Now he dog whistles the bullshit about the fiscal flows and you look at it, but it's not helping you at all. He's not trading that way. And by the way, this guy doesn't just buy JP Morgan dips. He bought the peak of the last JP Morgan before it fell the fuck out of bed and went down into the high 80s, low 90s. And I was laughing at him because he bought it, I don't know if it was 120, 140 before it dropped all the way down there. I can't really remember. It was a couple years ago. Go look at a JP Morgan chart. He missed it. He missed it completely. Fiscal flows my ass. He missed it completely. As I told you, he always has and always will. I was laughing at him because at the time he said, I don't see a better sector to buy in the market than banks. He bought the banks, specifically JP Morgan, and it proceeded to go down 30, 40%. Proof positive for the 117th time, this guy has no idea what's going on. He is a buy and holder with a whole lot of narrative that you don't need because all it's going to do is muddle your brain. That's why I say he's the bad form of buy and hold. The people that are completely detached from the market and simply buy and hold, and when you have funds, you throw it in and you don't give a shit where the market is at that point because you're not trying to time anything, they're far better off than this guy. They're far better off than most people. All this guy is doing is muddling stuff up, a basic system, buy and hold. And he has no idea what's going on. If he did, he wouldn't have said the banks were the best of the best at the time and proceeded to watch them go down 30, 40%. Yes, with the rest of the market, just proof positive again, he missed it. And when JP Morgan was down there at 90 bucks, there is a whole shit ton of you out in public because I made this public. I spoke to people a lot back then that weren't part of my service, and they know for sure because I repeatedly said it. I was buying specifically JP Morgan. I think the lowest I got it was 87 or 88. I bought a lot of it at 92, 96. I hardly ever buy stocks, but I bought stocks just to show Mike Norman. That's why I remember it, just to show them that he's got nothing going on. He's a buy and holder with impediments. And a whole lot of people saw that public because I made that very public. And again, I did it because of just the shit way and methodology that Mike used to buy JP Morgan. He was completely wrong. Completely wrong. He bought the top. He had to wait for a long time. Now, is it any amount of a stretch to understand that the market does go up over time? That if you have a bad purchase in a good stock, that if you wait long enough, it's likely to recover. Is that any news to any one of you? Because evidently that's news to him. So this going down and buying it, well, that means you didn't sell it, you weren't short, so you're a buy and holder losing money along with everyone else. Let's listen in. One more point to make.
Fed's going to be cutting rates. That's a great proxy for a bullish treasury trade, just to let you know.
Right, so he was talking about his long treasury trade. Yeah, sure, exactly. I don't know anyone that isn't long treasuries at some point. Is this something that you don't understand? Is this something that's breaking news? You had to be part of this guy's pointless service to know? No, again, you already knew this. Now, how's his timing? Well, shit like the rest of us. In fact, this guy claims to be calling everything in the treasury market with Powell. Again, a video or two ago, he was saying again, fucking Powell, fucking Powell. Yeah, Powell's one vote. Matter of fact, Powell said on the podium he was one vote. Powell said it himself. So I have no idea what he's talking about blaming Powell. He's one vote. He can easily get outvoted. And by the way, they do a head count, so they know how many people voted which way or not. He's in the majority every time. But of course, this is the asshat that would vote for Trump again. That's the level, or the lack thereof, of fucking mentality of this old fucking fool. Powell's the asshole. But Trump is, I don't know, evidently worthy of a vote to be the de facto leader of the world. Nice fucking job, moron. So when the viewers of this clown's channel are sick and tired, finally, of flip-flopping all over the place and getting no actionable trades, this is where you need to go. Come on over here to my Patreon page, Koyas Quantitative, link down in the description. I've said it before, join for free, right there. In the future, anyone that has joined for free will get an occasional email that I'm not going to put out to the public at large that haven't come on over to my Patreon page and joined up for free. So you are going to get something. It's always been the case that you got nothing more than if you were just on my YouTube channel. I'm going to change that a little bit. So you come on over, you join for free. You're going to get something here and there. And when you realize we have the shit, come on over and choose your membership. But don't waste your time with this bullshit. This is buy and hold with impediments. The guy's a fucking fool. You may have noticed.